Hello, everyone. I'm Fornia, the local community realtor in Toronto. I hope you are having an amazing day. Today, I'm here to interview a very special guest from my sponsor, Packbench website. I like connecting with local business people and spreading the good word in the community about their service. Now, let me introduce our featured guest, Mr. Stephen Tress, 31 years experience, Canadian immigration lawyer, criminal defense. Welcome, Stephen.
Thank you. Thank you.
How are you? How are you?
34 years.
34 years. Wow, that's a lot of work.
I set up my law firm in 1988.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Good to know. That's why we're here
Yes.
to learn more about your business. So
Yes.
let's start it by describe your business, shall we?
Sure. My areas of practice are criminal defense and immigration law. And I've established my downtown practice here 34 years ago. I've actually always been down here because even when I was articling, which is sort of like the internship before you get licensed, was just right across the street. So once I started working downtown, I moved downtown and here I am.
Well, so where are you original from?
Mount Sinai Hospital across the street.
Oh, so you're local.
Yes, I was born within walking distance of my office.
Okay, then what made you decide to open this business then?
Well, this is my hometown, and I articled for a very reputable criminal and immigration lawyer. He actually introduced me to everything. My articling period. Articling is sort of like after you graduate from law school, you have to work in the field with a lawyer for 12 months.
How you get started then?
Right, and it's a 12-month period, and then you do a bar admission course, and then you get your license. So I was working for this lawyer, and he was great, and I admired him a lot, and I learned a lot from him, and I kind of decided to follow in his footsteps.
Interesting. But among so many professions, why did you choose this? Because of
kind of a bit of a long story, but you know how when you're a kid, people ask you, what do you want to be? And a lot of people say, I want to be a police officer or a firefighter or a doctor, or a lawyer, right? And I started watching this show on television called Perry Mason, which is a lawyer show, when I was about 8 years old. And I know it's all drama and fake and everything, but I was really impressed. And so I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a lawyer.
Interesting. Awesome. So that's your motivation. Like that's what motivate you, right?
Well, that was the beginning of it. That kind of decreased as I went through high school and figured out I'm better at science than I am at arts. So I actually after graduating from high school, when I went to university, I took the Bachelor of Science program and majored in physics and computer science.
Wow.
And after 2 years, a set of circumstances came up and gave me an opportunity to write the law school admission test, and I got accepted. And I decided, this was my original dream when I was 8 years old. I want to do this.
That's amazing. So when you come to this business, what has surprised you most when owning a business?
Yes, so actually, not really much for a couple of reasons. When I was 12, I kind of started my own little company delivering newspapers. And so, I started with a paper route, delivering newspapers to all my neighbors. And then I recruited the neighbors' children, kids like my age, to help me deliver. And I paid them a commission. And I got paid a commission from the Toronto Star. Wow. And then I decided to set up a company to do that. And so that was kind of my first, 12-year-old. It's not a big business or anything, but it was my first venture into being an entrepreneur. But really, because my articling, the lawyer I articled for had his own business, he allowed me to see how it all works. And so by the time I graduated and I got called to the bar and I set up my own practice, I really had a good basis. I really had a good background for this. So
I'm so admire you already. Like you are so successful. You know what you're doing. So what about your customers say that they love most about your business then? Of course, I think your sense of humor. That's, I believe.
Yes, I'm not sure if my clients appreciate my sense of humor as much as my staff does. But actually, the the positive comment that I received the most is that I'm very responsive. And this actually dates back to, so my father had his own business too.
Okay.
And he sold life insurance and he sold home renovations. He had a lot of different businesses. And, as I was growing up, my dad used to say, when you run your own business, the best way to be successful is to do a little bit of market research. Try to figure out what customers complain about the most in a particular field, in a particular area. For plumbers or electricians or home renovation companies, that kind of thing, because that was what he did. And he said, if you can figure out what the worst complaint is out there and do the opposite.
Yeah.
Right, and you will stand
totally
out.
Agree.
Yeah. So I remember when I started, as a student working for a law firm,
Right.
I noticed that not with the lawyer I worked with, but generally, like when clients came in from other lawyers or something, they would complain that I call my lawyer, he never returns my call, I can't contact him, he's not available, blah blah blah. Right. So I said, hey, this is it. This is the way that I can stand out, is by being very responsive. So a client sends me an email, I usually respond within a few minutes, and no later than 24-hour response time. So, if a client hears from the lawyer right away, how's my case? And then you tell them how their case is, they feel very comfortable in knowing that their case is in good hands.
Awesome. Awesome. So, all right. Thank you so much for your time, Stephen. That's the reason I like Pathfinder, just so about relationship and building community. Thank you everyone for watching again. Thank you, Stephen. So
Thank you.
Everyone, if you would like to be interviewed by me, let others have the chance to go to know more about your business and to feature you on the website that I sponsor. Feel free to contact me or my team at the website down below. So bye for now, everyone. Bye, Stephen. Thank you for coming.
Bye. Thank you.